everyone, this is Noor and welcome back to my channel. So before I go ahead and start off this video, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video. It will really mean a lot to me and it will also make me super happy. Please. So in today's tutorial, I felt like doing a soft summer look for you guys. It's quite easy. It's basically shadows. If you guys don't know how to maneuver a liquid liner, no, this is easy for you guys because it's actually made with powder and I really like it. So it gives it more of a natural finish and very glowy, very summery, and I love it. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. Just as I often say that I do have a little bit of a lisp, I'm currently whitening my teeth, so that's why I leave it on for about 20 minutes, not that long. I'm kind of halfway through right now, and if it rings, I'm just gonna go wash it off. So the first thing I'm gonna start off is primer, and I'm using my Milk Hydro Grip primer, and I'm just gonna take it with my fingers and apply that all over my face. If you guys are wondering, I took 2 pumps of this. You can use 1 pump, but I like to use 2. So all the products you're gonna see me use for my face are the same exact product that I used in my Get Ready With Me Makeup Edition, Eid Edition, Catfish video. I'm gonna start off with my Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation in shade Sand, and I'm also going to use that with my fingers. Next, I'm going to conceal under my eyes, and I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in shade Almond. And I am going to put that dots right there, a little bit on the outer corners like I always do, and then also down my nose. A little bit there. I don't know why I put it there, but it happened. And I'm just going to blend everything out with my MFMA makeup sponge. Next comes the contour, and I'm using my Juvias Place Foundation Stick in Addis Ababa. And I'm just gonna go ahead and contour my face like I normally do. It's time to take off my whitening retainers, so I'll take them off and I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Alright, my whitening retainers are off. What's the difference? I can speak much better now. I like to whiten my teeth maybe once a week, not more than that, because I tend to have very sensitive teeth, and whitening could be a little bit harsh on my teeth. If you guys want to know the whole full details about my teeth and how I whiten them, let me know in the comments down below and I will do that video for you guys. Next, for highlight, I'm going to be using my MAC Pip and Prime highlighter stick in Bright Forecast, and I'm going to put that under the eyes. This is going to help brighten, which I love this stuff so much because it's so light on the skin. I kind of look like a crazy lady, and that's exactly what we want. I'm gonna take my sponge and blend it all out. So I like to set my under eye because right under my eye I have a crease. Sometimes the concealer tends to kind of gunk up there, and I like to set it so it won't crease. And I'm going to be using my Lancome. I'll be using my Lancome powder in Dual Finish, and this is in shade 310, and I'm gonna use it with my sponge. Swirl it around, and I'm going to just tap that under my eye where it creases. And I also like to have a matte look going on right here. It's kind of like baking, but without all that loose powder. Next, I'm going to lightly contour my face, and I'm using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm going to take it with my little angle brush from Morphe and Jacqueline. This is DJH04. And I am going to lightly contour / bronze up my face with this. Once my face base is done, I'm going to set it all in, and I'm using my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. Then it's time to move on to the brows, and I'm going to show you guys the products that I'm using. I'm using the Benefit 3D Brown Tone in shade 2. I'm also using 2 products from NYX. I'm using their Precision Brow Pencil in Ash Brown, which is my favorite pencil ever. And I'm also using the Tinted Brow Mascara in Brunette. So, brows and one eye is done. How magical is that? I went ahead with this kind of look. I really wanted to play with some shadows today for the fun of it. I don't know what I came up with, but it looks really cute and I like it. So the first thing I went ahead and I did off camera, I applied a little bit of primer. I used the Morphe eyelid primer. Just went down with my fingers very lightly. Next, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take a piece of tape and I'm just going to put it at the back of my hand here to remove the tackiness so it doesn't take off my makeup. And I'm going to match it up to the other eye as much as possible. So for the liner, I really wanted it to somewhat go up a little bit, but straight outwards. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm going to place it like this. And I'm also placing it just a little bit lower than the lash line here, just because I want to create a like a shadowing, if you guys know what I mean. This is shadowing that's gonna just kind of like elongates your eye. So we did a little bit of zooming so you guys could see what I am doing. I'm playing with 3 palettes. I'm using the Morphe Jacqueline palette. This is the yellow one. This is the Armed and Gorgeous palette, which is one of my favorites. I'm also using 2 Juvias Place palette. This is one and this is the second. This one here, it is the Saharan palette. And Sahran, ya habibi, Sahran.
Okay.
Then I'm using the Nubian palette as well. This is really pretty. Look how pretty this palette is. I love it. I'm going to start off with the palette here, and I'm using this shade. It's called Smooth Criminal. And I am going to use it with a brush, obviously. But where is it? So I'm using Smooth Criminal and I'm going to apply it directly on the tape. Well, you know, the skin above the tape. And I am going to kind of apply it and then just blend it out. I want it to be as blended as possible. And I'm gonna slowly start going up with this shade and blend it toward my skin. I like to have it kind of like a faded look. With this kind of look, you really need to be very soft on your brush, but also very good with blending and also very patient. Blend that out, and I'm going to drag this shade to the lash line, the upper lash line, as much as possible. I'm also going to take Smooth Criminal and I am going to apply it on the outer corners of the lower lash line. So I decided to kind of chit chat with you guys a little bit. What is your favorite Netflix show at the moment? Let me know in the comments down below. I am obsessed with Selling Sunset. It's amazing. If you like houses and if you like home decor and if you like fashion, drama, I just love the women that's in there, except one that really pisses me off. I'm not gonna say her name, but I do have a makeup look that I want to create in mind inspired by one of the ladies. So if you're interested, let me know. If you watch that show, watch it, then let me know in the comments down below, because it's so freaking good. It's about like really boss ass women, and they are retail, so they work in retail, like agents, like house agents, you know, like the ones that sells houses. There you go, that's what I wanted to say. Next, I'm going to be taking this darker shade, and this is, I think it's called Perot. And I'm going to take the same brush. Oh, I forgot to introduce you with the brush. This is the Sigma SS239. This is not the 239 from MAC at all. I'm going to apply this shade. It's a bit darker than the first one, and I'm going to concentrate it more on the lower part. Nice way to explain it. And I'm just going to drag it. This is just going to create a definition, and I love that. I'm going to drag it and blend it out. Once I have it placed, it's so much easier to just blend out after. So just do that, and I'm just going to start blending the shade. shade I'm gonna take is Agent. Ha! What are the odds? I was just talking about that. But I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and I'm going to start placing it into the crease. So yeah, that show is really nice. Again, if you're into houses and house decor and everything that has to do with like drama, fashion, it's definitely the show for you. I absolutely love it. That is my favorite show at the moment. Season 3 just came out and I'm like binge watching it. I don't want to binge watch something, but I do. But I have something is that I keep rewatching it over and over. I think RuPaul Drag Race, I watched it like so many times. Like so many times. Next shade I'm going to be taking a little bit of Secure, which is really pretty. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that and I'm going to apply like a background shade right on top of Agent and just blend it out. Next I'm taking this palette here from Juvias and I'm going to be taking this color down here. You have the name, you can read it. I really love the design. Look how gorgeous she is. I'm going to take that color and I am going to apply that like a background shade again. Okay. Next I'm going to be taking the other palette from Juvias Place. I didn't really like the shade on my skin, but I kind of need it to match the other eye now. It's not the color I wanted for this look, but it's a beautiful shade. And this color right here. So it looks like a champagne color in the pan, right? Nope, it has like a pink shade to it. I mean in different angles. Oh, now I see it. Why didn't I put it there when I did the other eye? Okay. It has a pinky shade to it, but I'm just going to apply that. Okay, phone, like I'm being popular today all of a sudden. Like what's going on? What's going on? I don't want to be popular today. Like just leave me alone. Sorry guys, my phone is going crazy today. For all of a sudden, today is the day that I'm supposed to be popular and I don't want to be. And I'm just going to take that color and lightly dust it all over. And I'm also going to put it a little bit on the tear duct area. Next, I'm going to be taking this color right here from the Morphe palette. This is called Guilt Trip. And with the same brush, again, did not introduce you to the brush, I'm sorry. Well, this is from Coastal Scents, no number, no nothing. I'm going to be taking this shade and I am going to, that's a bit too much. I did not want to put that much gold. And I'm just going to put that there in the middle and blend it out. I tried to save this color as much as possible. So I took the palette again and I'm taking this color. It looks dark, but it kind of toned down the pinky shade a little bit and not made it too pink. So I'm just gonna take this color and I just basically applied it on top of that first one. For the inner corners, you guys could see here that I elongated the tear duct area and I did that with shadow as well. So I'm taking this dark brown shade. I'm taking it with a small angle brush from Morphe. And I am just flipping it out, making sure that the pointy tip is outwards. Could you see that? Could you see that? Making like this and apply it. Make sure that I match it up to the other eye as much as possible. And I'm just going to apply the color. Just like that, I'm taking the same brown, that dark brown, and I'm going to just fix and blend out the outer corner of the lower lash line and also have it blended with the rest of that brown going on right here. I'm just gonna take that dark brown again, just a tiny bit on my brush, and I'm going to smudge out and blend out the brown liner just to have it kind of like a smoked out liner and not too you know, I don't know how to say it, just smoked out, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and apply mascara and lashes. The mascara I'm using is the Benefit They're Real, my top favorite one. And then for lashes, I am using these lashes. I really love them. I think these are my top favorite lashes. These are from House of Lashes. The style is Bambi and the box is so cute. I'll go ahead and apply the mascara and the lashes and I'll be back for the finished look. So this is the finished look. I'm just going to show you guys what I used on my face. So for bronzer, I went back and I used the Too Faced just to enhance my face a little bit more. This is the Soleil bronzer. And then for blush, I used this blush from MAC, Cheek Pollen, I believe. This was a limited edition. It's kind of like a brownsy peachy side. If you guys want, like, I don't know which one they have right now because it's been like 4 years now. I haven't worked there. Maybe peaches. Give it a try. It's really pretty. It has like a peachy tone to it and I like it. And then for highlight, I use my Morphe palette here with Bretman Rock. This is the Babe in Paradise and I love this palette so much. It has a lot for everybody and I love that. I went ahead and I used this one right here. My palette is a bit dirty, but it's dirty with highlight powder, so I'm good with that. So this is the shade that I used and I love it. So I used it kind of everywhere to highlight my face. And I'm obsessed because I'm glowing and I love that. I went ahead and applied kind of like a skin tone shade in my waterline just to kind of pop the eyes a little bit more. And this is from MAC. This is the NC&W Comographic pencil, which are my favorite pencils ever for the waterline. They're so long lasting and they're very pigmented, so I love that. And then for lips, I went very Fenty with a little bit of MAC. So I used Hover Lip Liner from MAC, which I love. It looks like that. It looks really dark, but since I tan now, it gives me like a nice nude liner and I love it. And then for lips, I went ahead and I used these two from Fenty. So this is such a beautiful nude, you guys. I love it and I like the way it dries too, so it's matte and I love that. So this one is called Unbuttoned, and then I use my favorite gloss in the whole universe. This is such a beautiful gloss. This is Gloss Bomb, Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. This is the first one that she came up with for Fenty Beauty and I love it. So this is the finished look and I really like it. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Everything that I use in this video is going to be indicated in the info box down below. Make sure you check it out. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and follow me on Facebook and TikTok now. I have TikTok. Go figure. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll talk to you later. Bye!